It's poker, Shorty. Anything can happen.
So anyway, come back forward. Okay. I know that, you guys have started doing stuff with the return, and I kind of want to get into maybe a little recap of what happened this summer with the retro rebuy and some things like that. Maybe you could bring us up to speed what's been going on.
The retro rebuy. Wow. Oh my God. Right. I can definitely tell you that it was probably one of the craziest adventures of a tournament I have ever had. And the players, it was funny because we were all sweating, glistening. And the players were like, "Oh, Kellie, you guys have to do this more often all the time." And I was like, absolutely. We're going to do this for our 40-year anniversary. I promise. Like, it was insane. We had like 350 players, 345 rebuys, 267 add-ons. It was supposed to be just a fun, nostalgic kind of throwback to 20 years ago. And, we ended up with a $28,000 prize pool. Who knew? But it was really, it was just a really cool $40 event, and really happy to be able to offer that as part of the whole 20 anniversary summer celebration here at Borgata.
Were you running around with the rebuys? Were you doing some of the rebuys?
We were all running around. I don't know what we were just trying to get it done. It was madness. It was madness.
When I was at, I think it was the Almighty. One of the last days there of that one. A guy was sitting next to you. You were like all over the place, and this guy next to me was like, "That lady like does not stop moving. She's just nonstop all over." And this wasn't even the rebuy. This was just the Almighty. I was like, I don't know how many steps she gets in a day, but it's got to be a ton.
Yeah, we all get a lot of steps. It's a big room. We all get a lot of steps. That must have been day 1D.
Yeah, probably. You were all over the place.
Yeah. Hey, 2,800 players though.
Yeah.
Here in the poker room, which was amazing because it was, it was the first time we had an opportunity to run the event straight here in the poker room. And, a lot of times people forget we have 73 tables here. We can blow up to 86 tables within the room. So, while we're crying for convention space, maybe we don't need it so much. We're going to see what we can do, right?
Mm-hmm. Cool. Is there any possibility? I know we kind of brought up before. I know maybe not convention space, but I know you guys used to use a signature room across the hall. Is that something that might be back in play at some point?
Yeah, so Borgata right now is operating a really, really popular giveaway every week. So every week our players are able to come in and pick up a piece of a series. And they can do that normally over 5 or 6 weeks. And really that signature room across the way from us, that's kind of been that base camp. It's become the place that players know that they're going to go to get their giveaway item, that's where they store those items. Those items are delivered there. And so that room really has been taken over and kind of claimed for that. And it's been very successful. So I don't really foresee us utilizing the signature room in the future, but the Central Conference Center where we call it CCC here in the building, for January, we definitely see that space every January being utilized to really be able to expand the field and grow for that winter event.
So wait, does that mean that the winter event's coming back then?
Yeah. Did you just drop a hint that you shouldn't have dropped to us?
Just saying.
All right. Well, that's heard it here first. We expect to have that back up and running in January.
New official sponsor. Gray Harbor Digital is a performance digital advertising agency that works with top brands like Capital One Shopping, Honey, and Lotto.com. Check them out online, Gray Harbor Digital.